It's time for Culpeper High School basketball. Good evening, everybody. Donnie Johnston along with Gary Deal. And tonight we bring you the Culpeper High School Lady Devils against the Orange Hornets. Culpeper's got two good scores, Gary Deal. And Orange has one good score, but Orange is a buzzsaw coming in with a 3-0 record. Culpeper is 1-2. Should be some shooting going on tonight.
Yeah, I agree, Donnie. There should be a lot of shooting going on tonight, a lot of up and down, a lot of fast-paced tempo tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. Amaya Robinson and Kelly Hutcherson are two of the standouts on Culpeper, and of the three people that I really wanted to see play this year, Amaya, Angie Huyonkau, she's not here. She's gone to private school, and Amaya's brother, Amare Robinson, I'm looking forward to watching him too. So looking forward to seeing Amaya play tonight.
Well, Culpeper has two good scores. Amaya Robinson averaging in the 20s, Kelly Robinson averaging in the upper teens. But the problem is, once Coach Dell Hutchison gets past those two, he doesn't have a lot of scoring, and it has showed in Culpeper's 1-2 record so far this season.
Yeah, I agree, and I was able to talk to Coach Hutcherson when I came in tonight before the game, and he said that he had a young squad and that they have some defensive techniques that they need to work on now, but he expects them to play well tonight.
All right, well, with Orange, you're going to look out for number 2, and her name is Lainey Fayard, and she's averaging about 20 points a ball game. She's just a junior. And then there's the freshman, who is supposed to be a real up-and-coming basketball player, Emma Maston, who's averaging almost 10 points a ball game and playing really well. They figure to score a lot, and between Kelly Hutcherson and Amaya Robinson, they figure to score a lot. I guess it's going to come down to the question of defense. And so far this season, Orange has had the better defense. Orange last night crushed Eastview View by 36 points. They held them down into the 20s. So Orange can play defense, and Culpeper's got their hands full.
I agree, Donnie. Looking forward to it. Our first girls game tonight. Up and down. Going to be very athletic. Looking forward to watching the girls play.
All right, we'll be back with the start of tonight's ball game in just a moment. You're watching Culpeper High School basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Found in Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best for resources, planning, and support for our entire community. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford, proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and over 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Battlefield Automotive. Searching for a promising career? Train to be a certified, always in demand machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathwaystech.com.
All right, we are back at Culpeper County High School, Orange and Culpeper, the girls' game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. playing of a national anthem by the Culpeper County High School Pep Band, and we are just about set for the starting lineups to be introduced. Orange comes in with a record of 3 wins and no losses, and they are a buzzsaw, and here is the leader of the buzzsaw right there, Lady Fayette.
Number 13, Chloe Hebert. Number 20, Keller Hines.
There we got Chloe Hibbert, number 13. We got number 20, Keller Hines. And number 24, Janiyah Hackler.
Blue Devils.
All right, the Blue Devils, 1 win and 2 losses. They won last night over at William Monroe by 3 points after losing to them earlier.
Number 3, Kelly Hutcherson. Number 10, Emma Carson.
Emma Carson.
Number 11, Susie Ishmael. And number 21, Amaya Robinson.
And they have
Coached by Corey Hutcherson and Tiara Jackson.
they have messed up the numbers on us.
Yes.
So we may have a time getting some of these kids that we don't know on here.
Folks at home, we looked down in our rosters that we have for the starting 5, and we noticed that none of the numbers beside the players' names are correct. So that kind of put us in a bind.
All right. Well, we will do the best we can here. All right, Orange comes in, like I said, 3-0, and they are wiping people out. They are winning by an average of about 30 points a ball game. They have beaten Madison, and they have beaten Portland. And last night they just took Eastern View apart by a score of 61. I think it was 61-25. So it's a good ball club.
Well, Donnie, Culpeper has some experience there. I know they're young, but, you know, with Amaya Robinson, Kelly Hutcherson, and Susie Ishmael, they're returners, and all 3 are good players. So this should be interesting.
Tap is controlled by Culpeper. Kelly Hutcherson stops and puts it up. No rebound. Ishmael back up off the top of the rim and off top of the glass and got it in. Susie Ishmael. Long shot outside is good. 3-pointer by Natalie Maddox.
Very nice shot.
3-2. Robinson the other way is fouled. Amaya Robinson took it right down the lane. Little underhanded flip shot there that didn't go.
I think that's what you're going to see a lot of tonight. I think what Maya Robinson had 41 last night, and she's going to be up and down the floor shooting that ball a lot.
Well, she missed that one. Second shot coming for Robinson.
Maya just a sophomore and has a lot of potential, and with improvement going forward in the next 2 years, I think has a chance to play at the next level.
She missed them both. And we got a travel called on Laney Fayard. Emma Carson will throw it in. And a travel is called on Culpeper, so the ball turns back over.
Orange was in a press that time, and Culpeper obliged them with a turnover.
Created the turnover. Hines throws it in to Maddox, or Hackley rather. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Fayard missed it. Fayard back again. Driving the baseline, puts it up, missed it. Rebound, Orange has it. Hackley for 3. Hackley for 3. 6-2, Orange.
Culpeper's going to have to rebound a lot better than that. There was 4 offensive rebounds on that that possession that time. So if they don't start rebounding, Orange is going to run away with this game.
Robinson fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line and get 2. She missed her last 2. Nails this one. 6-3. Early in the first period. Second shot coming for Amaya Robinson. In and out. So she is now 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
We'll see if Culpeper blocks out this time and rebounds the basketball.
Fayed with the fadeaway jumper, no good. Culpeper with the ball. Robinson a little bit behind the back with the dribble and then dumps it off. She's trying to, I noticed this in the first game, she's trying to get a little bit too fancy. She needs to calm it down just a little bit. A lot of talent there, but she's trying to do too much.
Yeah, she had a lead player out in front of her for a layup. She probably needed to feed that ball to her for the fast break layup.
Bayard, baseline, kicks it back out. Into the middle, pass is thrown away. Robinson takes a 3. No good. And the follow-up by Susie Ishmael. No good, but she drew the foul. And Susie will go to the line. Susie, as you may or may not know, was not going to play this year. She was going to run winter track, and then Del Hutchison, the coach, talked her into coming back out. Missed that one. Lady Devils are not doing well for the free throw line. They are now 1 for 5. And that in a close game could make a big difference. And now 1 for 6. And the travel is going to be called on Hackley. Another Hackley. We got Hackleys all over the place.
A lot of Hackleys. I graduated with one of the best Hackleys, Leroy Hackley.
He's in Detroit now, isn't he? Somewhere out,
He's out
in Michigan.
In Michigan.
Yeah.
And,
used to play tennis with him a lot.
Yep, him and Greg are good guys.
Oh, well, they're all good guys.
They're all good guys, yep. And the girls.
Yes, oh, especially the girls. Hutcherson, double teamed underneath, shot up and in. 6-5, Devils are back to within 1. And turnaround jump shot is up and in. Chloe Herbert. 3-pointer from way outside Robinson, no good. Hutcherson is foul going in. I'll tell you one thing, Orange better have a deep bench because they are drawing some fouls early. Cupler was taking it right to them, and that's the 4th team foul on Orange in the first 3 minutes of this game.
And remember, the 5th foul in the quarter you'll get 2 shots.
Hutcherson puts the first one in.
Looks like the Orange coach plays a lot of players. He's got them coming in and out pretty quickly.
Kelly Hutcherson's second shot right through the nothing but net. 8-7, Orange by 1. Fayard, nice little jumper in there, little teardrop. And Del Hutcherson wants to talk things over. Timeout on the floor and time in for this message. You're watching Blue Devil basketball of the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found & Sons, 825-3530. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. New Pathways Career and Technical Education, 423-2134.
5:06 to go, first period. 10-7 is our score. Orange 3-0, leading the Culpeper Lady Devils. And Orange putting on some backcourt pressure here as Culpeper prepares to throw it in. We are ready, say the officials, and here we go.
Orange in a man-to-man press.
And
they turn it over.
Ishmael threw it away. Didn't get it high enough. Outside, Bayard for three. No. Ishmael. Scramble for the ball, and Kelly Hutcherson takes a three. Misses it. And Hutcherson can't handle that pass. It goes out of bounds. And it is a little ragged here, Gary Deal.
Yeah, a little ragged. Culpeper is not taking their time. They need to slow down a little bit. If you're going to shoot the ball, slow down, take your time. You're wide open. Don't rush it. Don't get anxious when you shoot that ball. Take your time, study, release. And they're a little bit anxious right now.
Hutcherson called with a foul. That's her first. And first shot goes in. Chloe Herbert at the line. Herbert's first points of the game. And 1 out of 2. And almost a steal there by Natalie Maddox. Robinson across the timeline, taking it down. Nobody to pass to, and a jump ball is called. Well, I know you preach this all the time, Gary. They're not passing the ball around at all. They are just one and done.
They're not, and Maya's got to realize that she's the best player on the floor for Culpeper. And she's got to realize that double team is going to come to her and got to get rid of the ball quicker and faster and anticipate the double team. Somebody's going to be wide open.
And Maddox lets the ball get away from her, but he got a jump ball. That's what happened in the first game of the season against William Monroe. She had, Robinson had 22 points in the first half. They double-teamed her in the second half. She ended up with 8 more. Hutcherson had 15 points in the first half. They double-teamed her. She ended up getting only 3 more. Robinson all the way. And then, she didn't go up that time strong.
Yeah, once again, she's got to slow down a little bit. When you get to that basket, you got to slow your momentum down, go up, finish. And she didn't do it that time. She'll learn that, though. She's only a sophomore.
Bayard pops. No. Rebound, jump ball, and the error this time is pointing in Orange's, Culpeper's favor. Or did we have a foul? We had a foul. And the foul is on Chloe Herbert, and that's her second. And she will go out of the ball game.
And now we start the penalty of 2 shots the rest of the first quarter.
Emma Baston, the freshman, will come in at the first opportunity. Carson's shot is up and no good.
1 for 7, Donnie.
Not good. Second shot. One for 8. And a jump ball. This time the ball belongs to, let's see, it's going to go to Orange. I thought that was it.
He called traveling on that.
Okay. 11-7. Orange leading.
Culpeper in a 2-3 zone. And they're going to block the middle off here because number 2, Fayard, will take it down the middle and split the guard tandem up there.
And the ball goes out of bounds and belongs to the Devils.
Okay, so we have 2 people again on Amaya.
And they're going to keep on. They're going to stay on her all night because if you can stop her and Kelly Hutcherson, you got the battle won.
Yeah, the coach for Orange has done his homework and realizes that Amaya is Culpeper's best player, and he's planning accordingly.
And she dumps it off, and the ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover.
And that was a good pass by
Amaya. It was.
You got to anticipate those passes if you're her teammate.
Get an open player there. Johnson back to Fayard. And a steal. Robinson, one-on-one, missed the shot, drew the foul.
Well, there we go again, Donnie. And when you get older and when you develop the skill, you can draw that contact and still finish. But until you practice that and you master that, you need to go ahead and finish and not try to draw the foul until you practice it and you have it down in practice.
You get the 2 sure points.
Yes, exactly.
First shot up is good.
But every coach you go to that especially coaches and teaches for a living and charges a fee, that's one of the first things they show you.
Oh, yeah.
Is to draw that contact and make sure you at least draw the foul. But and I believe in that too, but you have got to develop that in practice and not in game time situation.
The first thing you got to do is get those 2 points, and then anything after that. And I've got a walking violation there called against Orange. Sydney Hurl, who just came into the ball game, guilty. Robinson gets it off. Hutcherson drives down the middle and lost the ball but drew the foul. Again, no passing whatsoever. They just, whoever brings it down, shoots.
Shoots or drives, and sometimes tries to drive through 2 or 3 people. We saw that in the boys too the other night, and I think both teams need to work on passing. Need to work on sets.
What it does, it's not a team game anymore. It's a 2-on-5 game. 1 out of 2. Robinson stops and fires. No good. Rebound. Fayard. Fayard all the way. Fayard drives, stops. And foul's going to be called on Robinson.
I think that was a good call. I think that she moved at the last second, and I would think the basket's good too.
Two shots. They didn't give her the basket.
Wow.
And Del Hutcherson is over there pleading his case, and I'm not sure what he's pleading the case for, because it was he thought it was a charging foul, apparently.
Yes, I agree with the referee. I thought that Amaya at the last second moved into it.
She was moving. All right, Fayard at the line. Off the front of the rim. And almost a steal, but it touched the line. Fayard was in there trying to get that ball away from Hutcherson. Ishmael will toss it in to Robinson. Double team. And she's going to face that all season. No foul there.
She got to pass the ball.
Hutcherson nailed it. 13-12.
If Amaya passes the ball out of this double team, they're going to get good shots every time, layups and good shots. So Amaya's got to understand that she's being double teamed. They're taking her out of the game, and most of the time she's going to have to pass the ball.
1:50 to go, first period. 13-12, Orange by 1. Hornets work the ball around. Shot no good. Kicked around. Johnson flips it over to Maddox. No.
Pepper's got a rebound. They didn't block out that time. 2 offensive rebounds on this possession and a wide open 3.
And no good.
3rd offensive rebound.
Failure gets the garbage basket, picks up the loose rebound and puts it back. 15-12, minute 15. Robinson, almost triple team there. Hutcherson missed it. Sydney Hurl to Johnson, back out to Hurl. Natalie Maddox, no.
Another offensive rebound.
And we got a foul call down low. Failure took it to the basket.
I don't see Amaya going in and helping the rebound. She's got to learn to go help rebound, and so does Susie Ishmael. They're standing out there at the elbows, and the other 2 or 3 that are in there trying to rebound, the ball is not bouncing to them. So therefore, all 5 people have to go to the boards and rebound.
Lady Fayard. Can't get the first one to go. Fayard has 6 points. She's averaging almost 20 a game. So they've held her down. But the supporting cast has Orange ahead by 3. And by 4. Fayard 1 out of 2. Right there, and that was a walk that wasn't called, but that was 4 people on Robinson. And she continued to go in. Into the corner, Hurl puts it up, no good, rebound, goes out of bounds, it will belong to Culpeper. 26 seconds left, first period, Orange by 4, 16-12. Susie Ishmael will throw it in. She'll try to get it into Hutcherson, but she doesn't. On the far side of Carson, and thrown away. And that's one of the problems I think that Del Hutcherson has. He doesn't have a good supporting cast for those 2 ball players, and they feel like they have to carry the whole load. Ishmael with a steal to Robinson. Stops and fires, missed it. Ishmael lets it go out of bounds. Nope, saved in. Orange with 4 seconds. Here comes Fayard. Can she get there? Shot up. No good as the buzzer sounds. First quarter comes to an end with a score. Orange 16 and Culpeper 12. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Found in Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best for resources, planning, and support for our entire community. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford. Proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and over 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Battlefield Automotive. Searching for a promising career? Train to be a certified, always in demand machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathwaystech.com.
Undefeated Orange Hornets trying to keep their unbeaten streak alive, leading 16-12 over Culpeper as we begin playing the second period. Molly Yao will throw it in, and Orange has used almost everybody on their bench. Emma Master, the freshman, started down the lane and then kicked it out and threw it away. That was a freshman mistake.
Good defense that time by Amaya. She caused that turnover and good aggressive defense.
Number 24, Janaya Hackley.
In it comes. Doublettes. Outside, Ishmael. Hutcherson working on Fayard. Down low, Ishmael missed the shot. Follow up is up and in. 16-14.
See, they were more patient that time, Donnie, and it resulted in a basket.
2 shots won't go, and then Orange loses it out of bounds. As Taylor Johnson could handle the pass. Hutcherson right into the ball player, and a charging foul is called. That was pretty obvious.
Offensive foul number 3, Kelly Hutcherson.
That's 2 on Kelly Hutcherson.
That's 2 on Kelly. And you can't afford to lose her. Fayard outside for Orange. Working on Ishmael. Fayard down the lane. Stops. No. Fayard the rebound. Back up. Nope. 3 shots. 4 shots. And finally on the 4 shots, Taylor Johnson gets it.
3 offensive rebounds again, Donnie.
Yep.
They're getting out hustled.
Robinson, off balance 3 in heavy traffic and stepping on the line. Culpeper turns the ball over again.
For Orange, number 13, Chloe Hebert.
6:40 to go, first half. 18-14, 4-point lead for the Orange Hornets.
Susie Ishmael again and Maya Robinson have to go rebound. Because Orange is sending 4 or 5 people to the boards.
Hutcherson following the turnover. Down low, dice pass under there. Ishmael couldn't get it to go. And a foul call. Was it a foul call? No. That was a walking violation, or the ball went out of bounds. One of the two. It ends up in Orange's hand. Changes now for Culpeper.
10, Emma Carson.
Emma Carson now in the ball game. Number 10. Bayard off the glass. Basket will go, and she'll get a foul shot. Bayard now with 9 points, trying to get into double figures here with 6:08 to go in the second period. She's averaging almost 20 points a ball game.
She's a good player. She hustles.
She does.
And has a nice shot on her. And knows how to play the game.
Well, she missed that one.
Another offensive rebound.
Johnson from way outside for 3. 23-14. Suddenly it's a 9-point lead for Orange. Robinson kicks it down on the floor, out of bounds, belongs to Orange.
So what's happening, Donnie, Orange is speeding up Amaya Robinson, and she's playing a little out of control right now. She needs to slow down, set the ball up. If she does penetrate, slow down a little bit and make sure she makes good quality passes.
Hackley has the pocket
steal.
pick. Robinson, 1-on-2, stops, gets behind the line, and hits a three. And Orange wants a timeout. There is timeout on the floor with 5:27 to go, and Orange leading 23-17. And while we got a moment, we'll remind you of our sponsors, Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC systems. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Searching for a promising career? Train to be a certified, always in demand machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathwaystech.com. Cash imprints, from shirts to banners and everything in between. Imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. 317-1473. Orange with the basketball. And a lead, 23-17. Baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Kelly Hutcherson. Hutcherson takes it right down the lane and banks it off the glass and puts it in for 2 points. She will go to the line with a possible 3-point play. 23-19. Hutcherson with 7 points on the night. And make that 8. 23-20. Lady Devils, or Devilettes as they used to be called, back within 3. David wheeling down the lane, puts it up, and it will not go. The roll was not there. And we have a 3-second violation against Orange. Will give the ball to Culpeper. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half, 23-20. And this is a long game. There's been a lot of whistles blown in this thing so far.
Yes.
Hutcherson kicks it out. Shot no good. Rebound, Robinson. Turns and fires off balance shot. Orange with the ball. Failure. Behind the back with a dribble. All the way. Puts it up. Got it. Failure with 11 points now. And we got a foul. So Laney Failure will go to the free throw line. Del Hutcherson over there pleading his case, saying she went straight up, but was no foul. To no avail as Failure puts in the free throw. Her 12th point of the night. Robinson. All the way. And ball kicked around out of bounds. Touched last by Orange, apparently.
Maya's got to slow down a little bit. She's getting a little anxious, and when she has a window to shoot the ball, she's shooting it. But sometimes you got to be a little more patient, look for a better shot, look more for a balanced shot, and a little bit better tempo.
David Carson will throw it in, gets it over. Ishmael, Hutcherson from the corner. Shot no good. Ishmael intended for Hutcherson. She finally comes up with it. Carson kicked around, loose ball, and we got a foul call. Was that on Hutcherson? I'm not sure who that foul was on. No, it's on Carson. And it's two-shot time in the old corral.
That's a recent change this year. Instead of the 1-and-1 after 7 fouls, it's 2 shots after 5 fouls per quarter.
Lady Fayard at the line. Now the officials are discussing something over there with the scorer. As it stands right now, the 26-20 lead for Orange. I'm not sure what this is all about. It's going to be a 2-shot. They were double checking to make sure that there were already 5 fouls in this period. 5 fouls in a period. You know, it used to be in the half. Now it's in the period. You double clutch on the 6th foul. Bayard puts the first one in. That's 13 for her.
Yeah, it used to be per half, and if
Right.
the team had 10 fouls, it would be 2 shots.
Missed that one.
Another offensive rebound.
Orange with the rebound, puts it up and puts it in.
Rebounding is killing Culpeper tonight.
Chloe Herbert, 9-point lead now for Orange. Two players on Robinson all the way. Ball kicked around, and coming up with it is Orange. And then Bayard had it, lost it, got it back, and that was a timeout call. And while we got a timeout for 30 seconds, we'll remind you of our sponsors, Found and Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best. For resources, planning, and support for our entire community, Found and Sons, 825-3530. Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford, proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. I was in there for service today. They rotated my tires on the new car that I bought there. I think that's what they did. As long as they didn't charge me, it was fine.
That will make all of us feel much better. The public, making sure you're safe. At your age, Donnie, we want to make sure that you're safe and in good hands with a nice car.
Deal. One of these days. And a foul, no traveling is called on Orange. Wherever I'm at, Deal, you ain't far behind, buddy. Ishmael to Hutcherson. And she is fouled. Not a shooting foul. Now comes into Hutcherson, who takes a 3 and cans it.
Good shot.
29-23, 6-point lead for Orange.
Kelly's playing a good game tonight.
She is.
She's got a rebound
Well,
a little bit
she's
better.
playing one-on-one, too.
Yes.
And over the top of the backboard, so that will turn over to Culpeper. Robinson has had 2 players down her throat from the very beginning.
Well,
and sometimes 3 and 4.
And that's where you've got to realize that. Mature, be a good player, anticipate, pass, look for your teammates, look for the layups, working off the double team.
The one problem with that is, and I understand Dell's point of view, Culpeper really doesn't have anybody besides Kelly and Amaya who can shoot. There goes Hutcherson. Robinson, and she is fouled. Natalie Maddox.
But if you're being double teamed, you can eventually work the ball enough to where you can get a lot of layups inside.
I
but
agree.
you got to be patient.
I
Gotta be
agree.
patient.
I agree, Deal.
Got to be patient.
And ball thrown away. Fast break, 2-on-1. And Pearl lost it.
That was a good hustle that time to get back, and that was Carson, I believe.
Yep.
And she ran the floor, she got back, and resulted in a turnover. And that was a big turnover. At 29-23, this game could get away from Culpeper if they're not careful here. You want to finish. You want to finish the period strong.
Chip Hoots would have gone behind his back with a pass on that one.
Chip Hoots was phenomenal.
Chip Hoots was a good basketball player.
Between the legs, behind the back, but he was
Now
always.
that was Pete Maravich.
But he was always in control.
Robinson, how she took that shot, I'll never know. Carson missed the shot. Hutcherson missed the shot. That's 3. And we got a jump ball call.
But all 3 of those shots, if the girls would watch our telecast and they would look at what we're saying here, all those 3 of those shots were rushed. If you take your time, nobody was around, take your time, you would have made that shot, finish the shot. Don't rush it. Don't be anxious.
In it comes. Hutcherson, the 3.
Now, you see how Kelly took her time on that?
Yep.
She squared up, she looked at the rim, she had a good release, and that was the result. She didn't rush that shot.
Well, she had an open look, too.
Yes.
Bayard missed the shot, and she is fouled. Under 2 minutes left, first half, 29-26. Blue Devils down by 9, have fought back and are now within 3 of the unbeaten Orange Hornets. Lady Fayard. And she has not had a really good shooting night at the free throw line, although she's got 13 points.
Let's see if Culpeper blocks out right here and gets this rebound. Yes.
They did. Hutcherson. Bayard working on her. She takes it all the way. Off balance shot.
Off balance and double teamed. So
Yep.
Kelly needs to pass the ball. She needs to understand, like Amaya needs to understand, if you get double teamed, look for your teammate.
Anyway, the ball turns over to Orange, and the Hornets have a 3-point lead with 1:42 to go first half. Hurl goes out for Orange, and coming in is Emma Maston, the freshman, number 23. Down in the middle, shot up and in. Molly Yao, her first 2 points of the night. 31-26. Robinson. Hutcherson. 14-footer, no good. Rebound, Bayard. Bayard leading the break. And then she was out of control. Ahead it goes. And a block. Nice block there by Chloe Herbert. Ball remains with Culpeper, but a really nice play there by Herbert to get the ball and not the player. Oriana Gonzalez coming in the ball game now, number 5. Shot no good there by Ishmael. Steal by Robinson. And she threw it away. Carson lets it go out of bounds. And it belongs to Culpeper. .45 seconds and counting. Ishmael is wide open. Orange with the basketball on the missed shot. Bayard driving. Bayard missed it. Culpeper's had the opportunities. Robinson's a 3, no. Orange Back and forth we go. Bayard again. Almost lost it. Takes it all the way. Off the glass, no good. Bayard. Nope. Follow up, no good, and a foul down under. I think that's going to be on Carson.
Yeah, the difference in the game tonight is Culpeper's getting out-hustled in the paint on the offensive end for Orange. And the difference in the offensive rebounds is drastic. And they need to hustle a little bit more inside.
First shot is up and in. Chloe Herbert, second shot coming. Missed that. And a foul down under. Or what was that? I'm not sure what that was, but the ball goes to Culpeper. That's all that's important. Johnson coming back into the ball game now for Orange as Hurl goes out. 9.9 seconds. Ishmael. Robinson takes a long three. No. She could have got a lot closer on that one. Bayard off the glass. No. First half comes to an end. What a half. 32-26. The Orange Hornets are leading the Culpeper Lady Devils. And we'll be back with the second half of tonight's ball game in a few moments.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Found in Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best for resources, planning, and support for our entire community. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford, proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and over 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Battlefield Automotive. Searching for a promising career? Trained to be a certified, always in demand machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathwaystech.com.
We are back, getting ready for the second half of tonight's game between Orange and the Culpeper Lady Devils. And Orange right now at halftime leading by a score of 32-26. One of the big factors in this first half is Orange has been double teaming Amaya Robinson, Culpeper's high-scoring guard forward, and has held her to 6 points. That's unbelievable. Meanwhile, Kelly Hutcherson, 14 points leading the Lady Devils in this first half. For Orange, Lady Bayard, 13 points is the leading scorer, but Orange has a very balanced scoring column, Gary Deal, and Culpeper, it's kind of 3 players up there is all as if scored.
Yes, and like you said, Donnie, they came in with a game plan to double team Amaya. They're making her play at a pace and a tempo that is rushing her, and the difference is offensive rebounds for Orange and missed foul shots for Culpeper.
Well, I think the difference is she is allowing herself to be rushed.
Yes.
She's not taking her time and using the rest of her players out there to kind of slow things down. But we will see what happens second half, and we are underway. Orange with the basketball. Into the middle. Bayard on the outside. Robinson on her. Trying to back in. Down the lane, kicks it over. Hurl from the corner. Shot no good. Rebound and a foul.
Another offensive rebound. There's 2 people standing there, and they let the Orange player come up with the ball. They just gotta react a little quicker, watch the ball, and go for that ball because Orange is really hustling under the basket.
Chloe Herbert at the line. Off the front iron for the first shot. And Herbert will have a second shot. And 1 out of 2. 33-26, 7-point lead for the Orange Hornets. And almost a backcourt there by Ishmael.
There's a double team.
And the third player picks her up too as she goes down the lane. Hackley for Orange and throws it right into the hands of Culpeper's Emma Carson. And turnover ball will belong to Culpeper. Hutcherson, Ishmael, down low, Carson up, in and out. Carson had the ball, lost it, and she is fouled on the floor. Orange is putting 2 players on Robinson, and 1 player, man-to-man. Janiyah Hackley is playing man-to-man on Kelly Hutcherson. So the 2 players from Culpeper who could score are really being boxed in. And there goes Robinson. Missed it. Bayard driving all the way. Dumps it off. Hackley for 2. Nice play there by Bayard, who had a shot. Dumped it off to another player. Down low. And kick the ball around, and Hackley comes up with it. Scramble. Now Culpeper has it. Robinson. From the corner, Robinson for 3. No. Orange working the ball a little bit, bringing it back out. Hackley for 3. No good. Robinson. 2-on-2 break.
So that was a good
And
pass.
nice pass that time. 2 points.
That's what you got to do right there. And Amaya kept her head up that time. She surveyed the court. She wasn't looking to shoot first, and that's what she needs to do.
Taylor Lillard on the 2. And Orange comes back with 2 more. Molly Yao, her second basket of the night. Hutcherson for 3, no. Hackley leads it ahead. Bayard, nice pass that time to Bayard from Natalie Maddox. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor, and we will pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found & Sons, 825-3530. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. New Pathways Career and Technical Education, 423-2134.
39-28 is our score. Gary Deal, all of a sudden, a 6-point Orange lead has risen to an 11-point Orange lead.
Yeah, Culpeper needs to play together a little bit more. They need to slow down some. Amaya is getting double teamed, so she needs to keep her head up, look to pass. She'll get it back. She's got to get it back in order for them to score. And she just got to be a little bit more patient and depend on her teammates to get the ball back to her.
Shot up, no good, and a foul is going to be called. Caitlin Postel will go to the line for the Lady Devils.
Number 13, KT Costello.
First shot goes in, nice shot. Postel, her first point of the night. Second one coming. Couldn't get that one to go. Little off to the left. Hackley for Orange. Hackley driving. And Hackley had 4 defenders on her. That was an ill-advised shot. Nice play there by Robinson, who almost walked and then turns. Completely off-balance shot. There was no shot there.
She's trying to do a little too much. I mean, it's early in the season. She is a sophomore. She's still very young. She'll learn how to gain composure and slow down a little bit, survey the court, pass the ball a little bit more.
The thing of it is, she's going to be faced with this all year long because they know that the opposition has to slow her down in order to win ball games, and they're going to do it.
But if you adjust to that, you can use that to your advantage.
Emma Maston for Orange, and then right back is Kelly Hutcherson for Culpeper. Hackley, Bayard for 3. Nope. Rebound Hutcherson. Bustell almost lost it. That gets it over to Ishmael. Bustell from the corner, no. Ishmael runs down the loose ball. Robinson, 2 men on her, trying to get a pick there. Lost the ball. Bayard the other way. Did not get it. And we got a whistle. I think we got a foul on Lainey Bayard. That is her 3rd foul of the night, and that's not good for Orange.
Yeah, she has 15 points. She's Orange's leading scorer.
And she averages about 19 points a ball game, so that's Orange's offense. 3:27 in the 3rd period. She's going to have to play cautious basketball from here on out. In it comes. Hutcherson down the lane, stopped, missed it. And another quick shot.
Another off-balance shot that was rushed. And
yeah, she didn't stop and square. She could have stopped and squared up and popped that.
Exactly.
And we don't mean to be criticizing.
Oh, no. These girls are playing good. It's just,
but
we always want to see them play better, though, Dottie.
Absolutely.
Because we're pulling for them.
Robinson all the way, and she draws the foul.
Kelly's having a really good game tonight, I think. She's got.
Oh, yeah.
I got her for, let's see.
Well, she's having
16 points. I mean, she's playing well. She's playing in control. I see a big difference from last year. I think she's improving, and it's great to see.
Robinson gets her 7th point of the night. And she had 41 last night, and she's been held down to 7. Now 8.
She's got a great shot. I love the rotation on her shot. She just got to find that composure to where she can square up and shoot the ball balanced.
Off the top, that doesn't count. And I don't know. She made both those shots. I don't know why they didn't give her the second shot. I think the scoreboard's off. Bustell down the lane, dumps it off. Foul is called. 43-33, 10-point lead for the Orange Hornets. Bustell at the line. Got it. And her 4th point of the night.
She has a nice shot on her, Donnie.
She does.
I would try to work her into my offensive scheme a little bit, especially with Maya being double teamed.
And then she comes right back and is called for a foul. That's her first foul of the night. Second team foul of the quarter for Culpeper. I tell you, those officials have been over there all night long. They've been trying to figure things out. And they still, do they have it right? Well, no, they're discussing it further. I think they're trying to find the whether it's going to be a round table or a square table. Only people of my generation would remember what that is all about. Orange can't get the ball to go again.
Better blocking out that time on the defensive end.
And Hutchison goes down the lane. How that was not called as a foul, I will never know. Or travel or something. Olivia Edwards with the 2 for Culpeper. Robinson.
Good pass.
Ishmael back to Robinson. Triple team.
He's the look. Yeah, good pass.
Hutcherson.
See? There it is.
And there it is.
Yes, need to work her into the game.
Caitlin Postel.
First time they've been patient tonight, Donnie. Look what happened. 5
points for her. Hackley banks it in for Orange. 46-39. In it comes to Postel. Caitlin down. Stops and fires. This fire there.
It's a good shot, though. I like the shot.
Bayard, nice move.
Nice roll move there.
48-39. Back to a 9-point lead for Orange. Robinson stops and fires and got it. That was a Wally Walker shot right there. Get down on that baseline and turn and pop it. And ball's going to be in Orange's court, but I'm not sure what the call was.
I think it was on Maya Robinson.
It looked like it may have been a foul because she kind of tackled her, but. And that is her second, so she's in no trouble with a minute left in the third period. Orange with the basketball and the lead, 48-41. Baseline. Oh, man, nice pass down under there. Easy basket for Emma Maston. Robinson, 45 seconds. Robinson turns and fires, no good. Ishmael tries to save it, but can't. .40 seconds to go. Orange with the basketball. Third period action. Nice pass by Hackley, and then it's thrown away by Orange. Carson, or rather Postel, lost it. Bayard missed the first one. Scramble. Ball is out of bounds. They're going to decide who's touching it. I think Ishmael has it. And Culpeper takes the timeout. Del Hutchison, 19 seconds left, going to take a timeout. And while we've got a moment, we will remind you of our sponsors, our live sponsor, Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC systems. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found in Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best for resources, planning, and support for our entire community. Found in Sons, 825-3530. Searching for a promising career, trained to be a certified, always in demand, machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathways.com or newpathwaystech.com, excuse me. And then we'll talk about cash imprints, from shirts to banners and everything in between. Imprint your message on the community with cash imprints, 317-1473. Finally, but not least, Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford, proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Orange will inbound it. 19 seconds left. And Orange wanted to go the wrong way with that. And a steal. Hutcherson down the lane. Just threw it up. And she is fouled.
Good hustle by Kelly that time. She
hustled.
She stayed after it. She's very determined on the court.
She is a hustler.
She is a hustler.
2 shots for Kelly Hutcherson. Missed the first one. 16 points on the night. Second shot coming, and it is up, and it is good. 1 for 2. 17 points for Hutcherson. Buzzer, and the shot by Fayard is off course. Third quarter comes to an end with the score, the Orange Hornets 50, Culpeper 42. You're watching Blue Devil basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Found in Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best for resources, planning, and support for our entire community. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with cash imprints. Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford, proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and over 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Battlefield Automotive. Searching for a promising career? Trained to be a certified, always in demand machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathwaystech.com.
Final period coming up. Orange leading Culpeper by a score of 50-42. Amaya Robinson being held to 9 points on the night, leading the way for Culpeper. Here's Kelly Hutcherson with 17, who has picked up the slack. Well, actually, that's about her average. Loose ball. Emma Maston comes up. Hackley for 3. No. Orange with a rebound. Fayard for 3. No.
Another
Fayard
offensive
gets it
rebound.
back. Fayard drives, missed it.
4 offensive rebounds.
Hackley got it. Well, you keep giving them shots, they're going to sooner or later put it in.
Yep, that's been the story of this game, Donnie.
Robinson
Offensive
all
rebound.
the way, threw it away.
And the fast-paced tempo that Culpeper is trying to play, and one-on-one, and it's kind of led to a lot of turnovers and bad shots.
52-42, 10-point lead for Orange. Maston down low. Turnaround shot is in. Daisha Warren on that shot. Now Robinson down the lane. Little teardrop will not go. And I think we got a foul on Culpeper. Foul is called on Let's see. Janelle. That's her second. Or Postel, excuse me. Trying to get it down low, and finally they do. Maston misses. And a jump ball with the arrow pointing in Culpepper's direction. (54-42). Now it's a 12-point lead. And another turnover by Culpeper. Ishmael thought she had the ball, but officials gave it to Orange. Lainey Fayard has her pocket pick. Nice play by Ishmael. Robinson almost lost it. Underneath. Nice pass. Beautiful pass underneath to Olivia Edwards.
That was what Culpeper needed all night long right there.
Orange with two more. Daisha Warren, her second basket in a couple of minutes. And she gets the ball back. And Master is fouled. Orange will inbound it underneath. Gal to Fayard. Wheels, puts it up, got it. (21) for Fayard. Postel. Looking for help. Hutcherson, Robinson. Oh, an off-balance shot there. Missed it. Orange with the ball. Hackley driving. That was pretty ill-advised, too. And Layard is going to be called with a travel. Lady Fayard with a travel. 58-44. 14-point lead for Orange. 5:30 to go. Culpeper's going to make a move. They need to do it now, Gary.
Yeah, they do, Donnie. In the next minute and a half, they need to.
Oriana Gonzalez walked.
They need to put some offensive possessions together and score a few baskets.
Well, they do also need to get some stops and get some offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds too.
Exactly.
Emma Maston, the freshman, turns and fires. Nope. Carson, the other way. She had Robinson open but waited too late. Bayard wheels into the lane, loses the handle, and is fouled. Maligal will throw it in for Orange. Bayard baseline. Driving, makes a move, and there was a shot where she was trying to draw a foul instead of just scoring up. I think these kids have been watching too much television.
Yeah, you're right, Donnie. I think you hit it on the nose here. For a lot of these teams in high school, the kids are a little bit inexperienced, and they watch TV and
these underhanded shots and things. You know, you got to play a lot of basketball
in order to master shots like that.
Yep.
You got to get through the fundamentals and through the skill levels in order to do what the pros do, and a lot of the college players as well. It doesn't come easy.
Molly Yao is 0 for 2 for the free throw line. Under 5 minutes. Hutcherson. And foul is going to be called. I'm not sure. I thought she had all ball, but the officials called it.
the fundamentals of the game are so important, and it takes a long time and a lot of practice to learn the fundamentals of the game of basketball.
And some people, no matter how hard they try, they just can't do those shots.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, it's not only shooting, it's pivoting.
It's like playing lead guitar. I mean, I can play guitar, but to do something like Van Halen or those guys, I could practice my life, and I couldn't do it.
Yes, right, exactly.
You have to know your limitations.
You got to stick to your role. Remember when we had the coaches show, and I would always ask the coaches, how are you going to get your team players to play their roles? If they have to play their roles and have to try to make each other better. So that means you got to pass the ball, you got to get your teammates into the game, and put them in positions to where they can look good on the court and excel. So that comes a lot with coaching. It comes a lot with your better players. Like Amaya, she needs to learn that. In order for her to play at the next level, she's going to have to look for that more than always looking for the shot. And I think she'll learn that in the next 2 years. It's going to be very important for her to do that in order to improve.
Kelly Hutcherson 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 58 to 46, down to a 12-point lead for Orange. 4:30 to go. Yal in the middle, kicks it out. Shot in and out for Orange. Scramble for the loose ball, and coming up with it is Ishmael. Gets it to Hutcherson. She gets by a defender. Going all the way and puts it in. 21 for Hutcherson.
Kelly's having a very good game tonight.
Well, she's got to.
Yep.
Maston for 3. And Orange takes a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 3:57 to go in the game. 61 to 48, Orange leading Culpeper. We will be back in 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found & Sons, 825-3530. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. New Pathways Career and Technical Education, 423-2134.
Well, we get a 13-point lead for the Orange Hornets, 61 to 48, as we get ready to play the final 4 minutes of this ball game. It's you got to give the Orange coach credit. He has put together a game plan to really stifle Amaya Robinson, and she is under 10 points. She's at 9 points on the night. She's had a rough time, but she's had 2 or 3 players in her face all night long. Carson gets it in to Robinson, double team in the backcourt. Gets through 2 of them, gets through 3 of them. Almost lost the ball. Kicks it over. Shot up and no good by Carson. Orange with a rebound. Hornets missed that one, get the ball back. Maston, no. And the follow-up is no good, but a foul is called.
See, what you have to do, Donnie, is when Amaya gets double teamed, triple teamed, you have to send somebody on the low block to where they can hit an easy bank shot versus a 10 or 12-foot shot out there that you might make 40% of the time. You need to be under the glass, right under the basket where it's an easy layup. And then that way, Amaya can get the ball to them in a place where they can score.
Hutcherson for 2 more. She's now got 23 on the night. Maston. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes down to Culpeper, lost it. Finally, Hutcherson comes down with the rebound. Straight down the middle. And she will go to the free throw line.
If Kelly gets to where she can control herself a little bit more, take that extra dribble and roll to the basket, learn a little bit better footwork, and take her time to finish the shot underneath, she would be unstoppable. And I think she may get there at some point where she realizes instead of throwing up a bad shot, an unbalanced shot, to take that extra dribble or two and roll and use that footwork to get herself in position to where she can go up strong and finish on the glass underneath the basket. She would be very much unstoppable, I believe.
First shot is up and in. Second shot for Hutcherson with 23. Missed that. Ishmael outside Hutcherson will take a three.
Right.
And she canned it. 61-54. In and out it goes. And Orange had the ball and traveled.
Culpepper's still in the game down there. They just need to come up with a few baskets here and get a couple stops.
61-54. 7-point lead for Orange. Robinson missed it.
Not a good shot. There was two people on her. And,
right on her.
Yeah, she needs to pass that ball and or bring it back out top and set it up and pass it from the top.
Olivia Edwards charged with a foul. And going to the free throw line, Laney Bayard. Bayard tonight, 21 points, leading Orange. And I was surprised we didn't hear the air ball chant there.
Have you ever shot an air ball, Donnie, when you played?
Never. Are you kidding me? I'd never admit it if I did. Second shot, Laney is up, and she got this one 1 out of 2. 62-54. Robinson lost it for a while, got it back, a double dribble.
That's a good call.
Nice slap there by Edwards, and she finally draws the foul.
Ref needs to let that go.
Well, he didn't.
He did not.
He did not. 2:04 to go in the ball game, 62-54. Blue Devils are trailing, and Lady Fayard will be at the line for Orange. Hornets trying to go 4-0 on the season. Culpeper trying to come back and improve to 2-2. Bayard cannot get it to go down. 22 points on the night for her. In and out. Under 2 minutes now. Hutcherson. Loose ball, Emma Carson. Hutcherson for three. Way out. That was.
See how she rushed that?
Oh yeah, she just drew it up.
Yeah, she didn't even look at the basket. That's where she's got to slow down. She's such a good player that she could really be a lot better. Just a few tweaks here and there, and I think she will get there. I think watching this game film will help her, and just concentrate on that during practice. But both her and Amaya, they need to watch game film. They need to watch themselves on the court and learn the game and watch the game. Watch college games, watch professional games, and see how you need to maintain control on the court and get your teammates involved and be a leader on the court and make a certain person go down and get on the low block and say, get down there. When I come down the court and there's two people on me, I'm going to zip it to you, but get under the basket to where you can make the basket.
Hackley for Orange. First shot up is no good. Well, you know, they're also going to have to, both Kelly and Amaya are going to have to get used to being double teamed, because they're going to get double teamed the rest of the year. I can promise you that.
But you can use that to your advantage.
Right. Because if you're double teamed, somebody has to be open.
And Coach Dell needs to get his players in position to where they can take advantage of that and to adjust to it. And it's all about spacing on the court, putting your players in the right position, and practicing that in practice to where you can score against it.
Postel will go to the free throw line for Culpeper's. Molly Yao comes back in for Orange. That's an old Orange name, Yao.
Yes.
A lot of gals in Orange. Nice shot. Postel has had a good game tonight. She's got 6 on the board now. Missed that one. Culpeper's left a lot of free throws out there on the floor. And Robinson's going to be charged with a foul. Fayard will go to the line shooting 2 for Orange. This kid can play the game. First shot is in. 23 points for Lainey Fayard. Missed that one. 1:21 left. Robinson on the drive. I'm not really sure how she thought that was going to go in. And we got another foul called out there. And Hutchinson will go to the line again. 1:12 left, 63-55, 8-point lead for Orange. Hutcherson up and off the glass, off the rim rather. Second shot is on the way, and she got that one. She's getting 3. I guess she was shooting outside the rim, outside the circle.
Kelly with 28 tonight.
She's having a good night.
Good game.
And like
29.
29. That may be a high for her.
I think it probably is.
Bayard double team, and she is fouled.
I think he called a timeout.
Oh, is that what it is? All right, timeout on the floor. And with timeout, we will pause for 30 seconds.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, 718-7556. Found & Sons, 825-3530. Cash Imprints, 317-1473. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. New Pathways Career and Technical Education, 423-2134.
Well, we're coming down to the nitty-gritty here. 63-57 is our score. Orange leading, and it's going to take a minor miracle now, Gary Deal.
Yes, they need a little luck here, Donnie, and a stop and a big shot in order to have a chance here at the end.
Well, you can kind of look for Orange to freeze it. They've got some ball handlers, and I don't think they're going to take too many more shots.
Well, Orange has an overall team-wise better players as far as first 5 or 7 players that know how to play the game. So Culpeper's hung in there with them. They could have done some things differently, I think, to make this a better game, and I think could be leading right now if they had done a few things differently.
Bayard lost it. Carson. Hutcherson. Robinson. Off balance shot. No good. Touched last by Postel. Out of bounds to Orange. Orange can't get it in, or rather Carson is right there to block it. And now Molly Yao will do the toss again. She's kind of tall, so she could probably get it over somebody's head. And she gets it into Hackley. Hackley gets by Ishmael and then loses it out of bounds. Del Hutcherson over there is saying it's Culpeper ball, but the officials say it is Orange ball. And it belongs to Orange. Bayard gets the inbound pass. It is immediately fouled by Amaya Robinson. That's her fourth. 40 seconds left. And Robinson still is under double figures. First time in a long time. I don't know how many times she was under double figures last year. Not a lot. Bayard with 23 points. 24. But Kelly Hutcherson for Culpeper leading the way with 29 points. She's had a good shooting night. Second shot won't go. 37 seconds. Oh my gracious. That was from the parking lot. And the foul is on Hutcherson. 30 seconds left in the game, 64-57.
Culpeper was missing foul shots the first half. Orange has been missing foul shots the second half.
Yep. Culpeper made the free throws, could have been a lot closer. Orange, they'd have made the free throws, they could have been way out front.
Actually, that and if Culpeper, as bad as they've played, except for Kelly, I think Kelly's had a good game tonight. If they had rebounded the ball on the defensive end a little bit better and shot a little bit better percentage from the foul line, they'd be tied or up by one or two by now.
And the little Postel girl, I think she has had a good night in a supporting role. That's 26 for Bayard. And Postel just put in 2 more.
That's who I would have down in the low block shooting that ball if Amaya's getting double teamed. Amaya, look for her and Kelly. And when she is in transition coming up the court, keeping her head up and getting her teammates involved, I'd be looking for her and Kelly because they can put the ball in the hole. And I think Susie Ishmael could too. So you just gotta put them in positions under the basket to where if I'm being double teamed coming up the court, then I want to dish that ball to a good player under the basket that can make that little bank shot for a layup or a little 5-6 foot shot. That's what Amaya needs to do. I think that's what they need to do going forward because, like you said, Donnie, Amaya's going to get double teamed probably the rest of the season.
Bayard 1 for 2. She's got 27 now. Hutcherson for 3, and she's got 32 on the night. And Ishmael fouls Lainey Bayard, and she will go to the line with 7.7 seconds left. 67-62. 5 points. A couple of us back within 5 points. A lot of these free throws missed now really becoming big.
Free throws and offensive rebounds by Orange on the offensive end that converted probably 15 points.
27 for Bayard, and now 28. (68-62). Bayard misses the second. 6 seconds. Hutcherson to Robinson, long three, no good. Postel for two. There's the shot.
That's where you need her, right there.
68-64, our final score. And we'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. Orange defeats Culpeper by a score of 68-64.
This broadcast is brought to you by the following community supporters.
Able Heating and Air, answering any and all questions you may have about your HVAC system. There's peace of mind knowing they are able to keep your home comfortable. Found in Sons Funeral Home, Culpeper's perpetual best of the best for resources, planning, and support for our entire community. From shirts to banners and everything in between, imprint your message on the community with Cash Imprints. Battlefield Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford, proudly serving the Culpeper community for over 20 years. State-of-the-art service departments and over 22 acres with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Battlefield Automotive. Searching for a promising career? Trained to be a certified, always in demand machinist at New Pathways Tech, located at the Carver Center on Route 15. Take a new pathway to success at newpathwaystech.com.
68-64, our final score. The Orange Hornets go to 4-0 with a tight win over Culpeper. Actually, it wasn't all that tight. It was at the end. Culpeper, was down by as many as 14 points at one time, but came back. You got to give the kids credit. They came back scrapping and brought the final score back to within 4. But I think the story of this game, Gary Deal, is the fact that Amaya Robinson, who's averaging upper 20s, was held to 9 points. They double-teamed her. Orange just absolutely stopped her tonight.
Yeah, they did, Donnie, and Orange coach had a good game plan. I'm sure they had scouted Culpeper pretty thoroughly, and they didn't come out in a triangle in 2 or a box in 1 and 1 or anything like that, but they came out and double-teamed Amaya Robinson full court, and then put, like you said earlier, man-to-man on Kelly Hutcherson.
They played zone with the rest of the kids.
And the other 2 players in the low block on the defensive end. And it was a good game plan, and it's speeded up. Amaya Robinson got her out of her tempo, and she was throwing up some bad shots. She'll learn. She's a really good player, and she'll learn. She'll watch game tape and film and learn how to keep her composure and get her teammates involved a little bit more, I believe.
Well, Kelly Hutcherson had one of the best nights of her career with 32 points. She kind of picked up the slack there and kept Culpeper in the ballgame with some threes late in that second half. And Caitlin Postel, she came off the bench and just out of nowhere scored 10 points. And she and Kelly in that last quarter kept Culpeper as close as they ended up.
She had a good game. I was impressed with her shot. I mean, she's got good rotation on the ball. I noticed that when she was shooting foul shots, the little 10, 12-footer, she hit a couple of those. And I think Coach Dell needs to probably get her involved on the offensive end a little bit more.
Well, Orange, Lainey Fayard, who averages about 20 points a ball game, she ended up with 28. A lot of those came to the free throw line as Culpeper ended up fouling a lot in the late stages of the game just to try to stay in it. And Fayard, she didn't shoot a great percentage from the free throw line, but she got enough shots there to put some points on the board. Like I said, she had 28, but the difference was Orange had about 10 players who scored. Culpeper had 4.
Yes, and Orange was tenacious going to the offensive boards. To me tonight, that beat Culpeper because they had 4 times as many offensive rebounds as Culpeper did. They were hustling inside, and Culpeper wasn't always blocking out or reacting to the ball, and Orange was getting in there. And I think they had 12, 16 points just in offensive rebounds.
Absolutely. That about does it for tonight. It was a good ball game, but we came out on the short end of it, boys and girls, so we just reload and try to do it again. Culpeper falls to 1 win and 3 losses. Orange goes to 4-0. Until the next time we see you, we bid you a very pleasant good evening and remind you once again the final score of tonight's ball game: the Orange Hornets 68, the Culpeper Lady Devils 64. You've been watching Blue Devil Basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.